Hello everyone and welcome back to the Study Noob channel. Today we'll be discussing two different concepts once more. Defensive realism versus offensive realism. Let's get to the video. When we're talking about offensive realism, we're talking about a country's main motivation to become the strongest, to become a powerhouse, to become a regional hegemony amongst other nations. Why would they want that? In order to maximize their influence and maximize their power, so these other nations around them wouldn't even take any risks to attack them, to compete with them, to invade them. The main hegemony will be the strongest, will be the most powerful within their region, and they do not want any competitors that could threaten their sovereignty, their progress, and their people's well-being. A clear example of offensive realism would be the US, China, and Japan tensions over the Asia-Pacific region. The US and Japan are trying their best to maximize their power, their military influence over the Southeast Asian region itself, in order to isolate China's power, expansionism, and hegemony potential in the future. When it comes to defensive realism, the whole point, the whole goal of these nations is to ensure that stability and peace is always in order, to avoid any further conflicts, to avoid any fierce competition that could lead to large world wars. These nations' objectives are done through diplomacies, through economic conferences, through G20s, and many more. They want to promote peace and order and cooperation, not competition, not power maximization, not a struggle for power of who's going to be the best hegemony in the future. Now, regarding the Asia-Pacific region I've just discussed earlier, we can also take this from a defensive realist perspective. There are also other nations who aren't as worried as the USA. Nations such as Vietnam, Indonesia, the Philippines, they view China as a threat, but they do not expand their power or influence militarily to provoke China. They want to ally themselves with China economically too. They want to promote regional stability and regional peace with big powerhouses such as China and India. They do not want to provoke any sort of military wars or conflicts. They want to provoke economic progress and alliances with one another. Well, that was a very interesting video. Make sure to like the video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe. See you next time.